funny. Yeah, nowadays we have like Scary Movie 7.
They tried to do the Three Stooges, whatever that was about.
And like we have like stupid satire movies, but satire in the 80s and 90s, even 70s, were actually funny. Like, because the directors knew what they were doing. And David Zucker, who did this movie, he actually knew how to do spoof movies properly. And this movie is so funny. Oh, yeah. So funny. It satirizes not even a movie, just an airport. People in an airport and dealing with a crisis. And it's hilarious. So funny. And you got Leslie Nielsen in this movie, and he's so funny in this movie. Don't call me Shirley.
Shirley, you can't be serious. I am. And don't call me Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley. And the Saturday Night Fever skit is so funny. That when they spoof Saturday Night Fever, it's one of my favorite scenes in the movie. It's so funny.
Airplane 1, 2, and The Naked Gun, all those.
So
fantastic,
funny. So funny. So funny. Number 4.
My number 4 is made by one of my all-time favorite directors. Is made by Kevin Smith, and it's the first Clerks movie.
So good.
Absolute classic. Kevin Smith. I love all of his work. He's a genius, and especially like the new stuff that he's been toying with. To me, his masterpiece. But Clerks, will always be his baby and the first child. You get to meet Dante and Randall for the first time.
Not supposed to be in today.
He was supposed to be here today. Don't get me started. And I mean, it was his baby. It turned into something great, and he got the second movie off it as well as he got the animated series. And both of those ran. With
such a low budget film.
Absolutely, the first Clerks, almost so no budget.
Yeah, and it's just so good. The way it's filmed, the way it's written,
very very simple. Yeah.
Kevin Smith knows how to write good dialogue.
Absolutely,
the dialogue is just so good. It's so funny, and
I think that's his thing. I think. He probably sits around and like he always says, he sits around every once in a while. He's like, "Oh, gotta pay the bills." Jay and Silent Bob say something witty. He's
just so funny, and I love this movie. I love Clerks. It was in my honorable mentions. I love Kevin Smith. I love Clerks. It's a good choice. It's a good choice. Number 3 for me is The Big Lebowski.
Oh my God, Jeff Bridges.
That's just Jeff like Bridges. Your opinion, man.
Yeah, man. Like just your opinion.
I just dropped in to see what my condition was in. He's hallucinating. I love that fucking scene.
The Big Lebowski, great movie.
Do not fuck with the Jesus.
The Jesus man.
It's so funny. The Coen brothers wrote and direct a masterpiece of a comedy, Big Lebowski.
Absolutely.
It's so fucking funny.
Jeff Bridges, John Goodman,
Steve Buscemi, John Turturro, Julianne Moore. Even, I hate Terry, but she's even in it. But the late Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, and we were talking about this the other day when I brought this up. Lupin, I can't remember his name.
David Thewlis from Harry Potter.
He's actually, he's in that movie. He's
very small role.
Yeah, very small. He's this creepy French guy who chills at Julianne Moore's house.
I love that movie. Big Lebowski is just so funny. I think anyone who's seen this movie thinks it's hilarious.
They love it. You may not have even ever heard of it, and you'll watch it once and fall in love with it.
Oh my God, I adore this movie. I cannot go a year without watching this movie at least 4 times.
Exactly. We're going to have to go get Caucasians after this.
Oh yeah. All right, go.
My number 3 is another Kevin Smith classic, Mallrats, Jason Lee. Again, we got Kevin Smith and... I can't think of his name.
There's Joey Lauren Adams, that girl with the squeaky voice. And
that's who I was thinking of.
You got you know who else is in that movie? Merle from Walking Dead.
Yeah.
He's on like a steak pomp.
He is. Yeah, he plays your dad. Great movie. Again, another simple concept. Just a day at the mall with your buds, right?
Oh yeah, and you got Ben Affleck in it.
Oh my God.
It's like one of his first roles, and it's so funny. And I love this movie. The last third of this movie, when they do the game show, is like one of the funniest scenes in this movie.
You got Jason Lee up on stage there, as Brody, the comic book shop owner in Jay and Silent Bob. You got him going on about, if he was a superhero, what superpower would he be, or like that kind of stuff.
It's so funny.
But where does he go? And he starts getting into like that long.
Oh yeah. And this even they go see the psychic with the 3 nipples.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's so funny. It's so fucking funny.
Absolute.
Like I said, I love Kevin Smith, and that's a good movie. I love all his movies, and anyways, coming at number 2 for me is Who Are You Gonna Call?
Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, Ghostbusters. This has got like the funniest people of the 80s. It's got Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Harold Ramis. And it's even got Rick Moranis and Sigourney Weaver. Got Ellen Ripley.
Yep.
And the movie is just so freaking funny. It's hilarious. It's kind of like a supernatural sci-fi comedy, but it's hilarious.
Absolutely.
I love Bill Murray. It's Bill fucking Murray.
My favorite joke in that whole movie has got to be the dickless joke. You know.
It's true. This man has no dick.
Dickless here, shut down the power grid. Is this true? It is true. Dickless here. He has no dick. That's
Yeah,
right.
he has no dick. He has no dick. I even love the opening to Bill Murray's character when he's doing the electric shock therapy with the guy at the juke throw.
And the girl, yeah.
She just keeps getting the rubber. He just keeps saying she's right. He's getting the right. He's just shocking him. So funny, so funny.
Wicked movie.
The effects seem a little dated, but don't watch it for the effects. Watch it for the comedy. It's one of the greatest comedies of all time.
My number 2 is a movie that we've already had on the list, and it is The Big Lebowski. I mean, I throw it really high up on my list because Jeff Bridges is one of my all-time favorite actors. Same with John Goodman. I think they're both fantastic.
You're on your league, Donnie.
Yeah, you're on your league here, Donnie.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
John Goodman's explosiveness in that movie. They're bowling. Smokey's foot goes over the line, pulls out a gun. Smokey, your foot was over the line. Mark it a 0.
Those just fucking bastards. Amateurs.
Amateurs.
I can get you a toe. I
can get you a toe. I can put some nail polish on it too. Amateurs. Just a great movie. And I think for me I've seen the movie a long time ago. I absolutely loved it, and Jeff Bridges, and I think where Jeff Bridges kind of kicked in to me, where he became one of my favorite actors, was in recently with True Grit, wicked movie, and then I kind of just fell even more in love with Big Lebowski.
Jeff Bridges is he's funny, but he's also a phenomenal.
He can play
actor.
a fantastic serious role.
Oh yeah, he's so good. Big Lebowski's so good.
Yeah.
And the character itself is just an iconic character.
The dude.
I'm the dude. El Duderino.
Yep.
Yeah.
So great.
So good. Aaron, get into my number 1.
The number 1.
My number 1, drum roll, please. Hot Fuzz.
Oh man, Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz.
This is
great
part
movie.
this is part of the Cornetto trilogy. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. Love World's End. Love Shaun of the Dead. Hot Fuzz is my favorite though. Every time I've seen this movie about 11 times now. And every time I watch this movie, I find a new joke.
Really?
Whether it's in the background, or whether it's just a little side joke. Maybe it's a joke you don't even hear at first, but there's always a new joke I find in this movie, because this movie throws a lot at you at once. And you really gotta pay attention to get all the comedy. Yeah, some of the subtle comedy you can get, but there's little background things. They put a lot of shit in this movie. Edgar Wright, who did this movie, did a fantastic job. It's a well-directed comedy, it's a well-written comedy, and it's got one of my favorite duos, Nick Frost and Simon Pegg.
Absolutely.
They're so fucking funny in this movie, and I adore Hot Fuzz. Every time I watch it, I find something new, and this movie always makes me laugh and always puts a smile on my face every time I watch this movie. Hot Fuzz is my favorite comedy. May not be everyone's favorite comedy, but it's my favorite comedy of all time. Love it. Number 1, buddy.
My number 1 is, again, another one we had on the list, but it is indeed my favorite comedy of all time, and it's Monty Python's Holy Grail. And actually kind of for the same reasons. No matter how many times I seem to watch the Holy Grail, there's always something new I can pick out of the background. Something in the dialogue, or maybe just something funny that someone's doing in the background.
Sure.
Everything about it. I love when they switch to the animation style within the live action. Completely random, but so good.
Like I said, this movie just goes batshit crazy, and it just doesn't care.
You take... I don't know. You take some of the most comedical minds ever, and you put them in a movie, and just kind of let them do their thing, and it's one of the greatest end products I've ever seen.
It's Terry Gilliam's masterpiece.
It is.
It was so freaking good.
It was a close one for me between this and Big Lebowski, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, great films.
John Cleese and the Holy Grail take it up a notch for me.
Love it. Great
Absolutely.
list. We did good. Woo! Yes. Okay, yeah, please. Comment below if you don't agree. Please comment below. Give us your top 10 favorite comedy movies. Comment below. Let me know.
Yeah, let's see what they are. I'm excited to see.
Yeah, and if you want to see more videos with the two of us, please comment below and let us know. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.